Everyone, welcome along to Rumble Racing Monday nights as the night. Tonight, the boys are doing round two from Laguna Seca, USA. Currently, boys are just doing some qualifying. Bring up the timing tower so you can see how everyone's going. It's Michael Vos currently at the top of the table. Glenn Boyd in second, Henry Fenson third, Mosmeroz in fourth, Loshi fifth, Darren Liner sixth, then it's Aidan Rankin, Damien Seeger, Steve Barker is in ninth, and then it's Rob McGrath rounding out the top 10. We'll, head down to the track shortly and just having a look. I don't know that anyone's actually still out on track. There might be one or two boys. We'll go down and have a look in a minute. Just got to tidy up a couple of issues. All right, let's go and see if our current pole sitter is actually still out. It's Michael Vos. Way around to complete whatever lap this is. I think we've got 4 laps of qualifying. Not much up to speed. Oh, as Michael heads to the pits. Not much up to speed this season, unfortunately. There's the Cobra, Ant Connors, back tonight in the Palmer's Mobile. Good to see Ant flying the colours for Palmer's. A fair bit for the Rumble League over the years, so it's good to see Ant flying the colours tonight. Yeah, company colours of orange and white. This is the line. Stays down in 14. So, as you can see from the timing tower, there's not a lot in it across nearly the whole field. We've had 17 people complete qualifying laps, but there is actually 19 names in the timing tower, so I'm not sure whether a couple of the boys are just planning on starting from the back or haven't been lucky enough to get in a legitimate lap. While they're finishing off their qualifying, let's have a quick look at the weather conditions for tonight. So it's ambient temperature of 20 degrees, track temperature of 39, so it's baking out there. Just a slight breeze. It is saying it's cloudy, so the skies do actually look pretty clear. So 3 races tonight, from what I've been told. I think there is a mandatory 4 tyre stop in each race. So something the boys will have to contend with. It was a better lap from the Cobra. He's now jumped up into 12th. So I think he's completed his allotted laps for qualifying. There's around about a minute to go. Should be back up and running very shortly with race 1. All right, boys, we'll be gridding up very shortly for race 1. But, quickly, let's just see if we can actually bring up a grid. They'll probably beat us to it. But anyway, it'll be Glenn Boyd and Michael Vos off of row 1. Row 2 will be Mosmoroz and Henry Fenson. And it's Damo and Loshi. Darren Linus, Aidan Rankin off of row 4. Then it's Steve Barker and Andrew Cash. The Cobra and Rob McGrath off of row 6. Row 7, Campbell Hutton, Ray Harrison. It's Shannon Curry and Lachlan Phillips. Greg Chandler and Glenn Hill, row 9. I think that's our starting grid. Lights are on. Away very, very shortly.
Green flag, green flag.
So Michael Vos got the jump from the start. They head down into turn 1. It will be Michael Vos leading from Glenn Boyd. Henry's trying to make a run for it around the outside, which may just give him the inside run for the next series of turns. That thinks better of it. Sure how many laps we will actually get in a 20-minute race. Sure we'll find out. Still Michael Vos leading at this stage from Glenn Boyd. Henry Benson up in 3rd. Moz now in the 4th. Damo 5th. Aidan ranking up 1 spot into that 6th. Loshi down 1 into 7th. And Andrew Cash is up 1 to 8th. Darren Linus, Steve Barker rounds out our top 10. Hank Connors has jumped up 1 spot into 11th at this stage. Around to complete lap 1. Michael Vos just managed to eke out around about a 7/10 a second lead at this stage. Still tight for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. It's again Henry. Thinks about going up the inside into turn 1. I think he may have got the move done this time. Track temp's now gone up to 42 degrees. It's a little bit warm out there on the track. Ambient's still the same at 20. Jump on board with Moz. Makes his way down through the famous corkscrew. Hear the throttle feathering on and off. Oh, Henry got a lot of that big red sausage curb there through that right hander, unsettled the car a little bit. Oz is actually now through on 40 as well, so lap 2 has cost Glenn a couple of spots. Voss is managing to maintain around a half a second lead front at this stage. He's now looking to put a bit of pressure on Henry. Looks like a couple of boys have peeled off into the pits to get their pit stop out of the way early. So Damo and Roshi that are into the pits at this stage. Has done his pit stop also. Got that done very early on lap 2. A bit of strategy at play there. Close leading at the stage from Henry. Was still third. Was now under a little bit of pressure himself from Glenn Boyd. Steve Barker out in 8th spot currently. So Andrew Cash just up the road. Yep. Darren Linus and Aiden Rankin just ahead of those two. Back up the front. Now, front four have bunched tightly together as Henry peels off into pit lane. His pit stop out of the way. See if there is any undercut to be had tonight. So, when Henry comes out, we'll see where that puts him in relation to Damo and Loshi. A fairly clean race to date. There's only been one incident. A few boys running off track, but apart from that, it's been fairly clean. approaching the halfway mark of this race 1 on lap 6, so be around about 11, maybe 12 laps of racing. Lucas Baker joins us on the chat. Evening, Lucas. Telling the Cobra to get himself up there. Southern Cross Racing boys are all in, having a watch tonight. No pressure on the Cobra, of course. He's got big shoulders, he can handle it. Where is the Cobra at the moment? He's pretty much running on his own. There's no excuse for not setting some blistering lap times. Those that have pitted, it's actually Glenn Boyd that was in front. Henry has now just got that move done. Just to slide past. I think Boyd might have gone off track. I can have a quick look, I think. Oh no, it was Henry's. It's actually Henry's teammate that might have unsettled Glenn a little bit there. Nothing like teamwork. Oh, Glenn's run it wide again. Let's open the door for Moz. Oh, who? I think that was Henry's teammate that got a little bit wrong there through the corkscrew. Is actually in the pits. He's leaving the pits now, I think. Such a long pit exit. You can see Michael there just making his way out onto the track. He's got a bit of a margin over Henry, but of course 4 new tyres, so that'll take a little while to get some heat into. Oh, Darren's in the pits. So Darren minus Campbell Hutton are the 2 that are in the pits at the moment. See the foreground, cars have just been lowered off the jacks. Should come back out just in behind this lead group. Michael Post now has extended that lead out to just over 1.5 seconds. Henry's still second. Glenn still holding down that third. Moz and Damo close behind. Glenn gets a lot of curb there. Pushed him slightly wide. Race up the hill. I don't know if Moz, looks like Moz has managed to take advantage of that bit of an indiscretion there from Glenn. Three-quarter race distance now. Probably a couple of laps left to go. Michael Bose has pretty much had command of this race right from the drop of the flag. It hasn't been under any real pressure, though that gap has come back down now to just over a second. But, as you can see, the track temperature is now 44 degrees. Wow. Oh. Got a crasher further back in the pack. This time it's Shannon Curry. What's happening to Shannon? Just a gentle loop. No problems. Just to avoid all the other traffic. Henry still managed taking a couple more tenths out of Michael that time around, but ran out of laps, I have a feeling. Well, Moz managed to get through on Boydie. See how Moz managed to achieve that. Laps back. So no real change at the top of the order. So again, Michael just maintains that gap. Back to Henry. No flag out yet. There will potentially be 2 more laps. expecting that white flag is out, so this will be the last lap this time around. Get a little bit awkward as they head up towards the corkscrew. Glenn has moved out of the way for both our boys, so that's a good thing. Down to the final corner. Checkered flag is out. Will be Michael Vos first across the line from Henry. Moz in third, then Glenn Boyd. The Damo, Darren Linus, Aidan Rankin, Steve Barker. Washi will get home for 9, followed by Rob McGrath in 10th. Should be Andrew Cash. This is the line now. And Connors home in 12th. We'll get some official results. Might put them up at the end of the night because these two will be underway fairly quickly. All right, boys are gridding up for race 2. So there is an inverted grid, but we never get the chance to actually run through the grid because everyone grids up so quickly. So instead, we'll just go with what's on the timing tower. So it will be Damo and Glenn Boyd, then Moz, Henry, Michael Vos, who won race 1, will be out of 5, so it's an inversion of the top 5. Then it's Darren Linus, Aidan Rankin, Steve Barker, Wayne Losh, Rob McGrath, and Andrew Cash, and Connors, Campbell Hutton, Ray Harrison. Lights are about to come on. Damien Harwood, Shannon Curry, Lachlan Phillips, Glenn Hill, and Chandler as the lights are on.
Green flag, green flag.
But everyone gets away from the line. With Damo leading into turn 1 as a bit of lag happening there. On the apologies for that. Cars look like they're moving rather slowly. Oh, we've got a crasher in the background. Not sure who that was. Lucas is having a bit of a dig at the Cobra there. This is what a start by the Cobra. Oh, he's up 5 spots. He has actually currently holding down that hard charger spot for this race. Damo's still leading on lap 1. Glad you were watching there, Lucas. A few issues tonight with the lag. Maybe it's to do with the track temp. Now up to 47 degrees. So it's going to be around about 12 laps. I reckon the smart boys will be looking to get around about 6 laps on this set of tyres before pitting. I think if you pit too early, your tyres are going to be licorice by the end. Would be my recommendation. On board with Woody. Oz breathing down his neck. In behind Oz, and then Michael Bosell round. Race 1 winner. Hasn't managed to make his way forward as yet. Still, our top 8 cars are fairly close together. Somebody just right. Get some wheel work from the man himself, the Cobra. Do a lap on board with the Cobra. Oh, a few remnants tonight, that's for sure. Apologies for that. Cobber will be up for a new trans if he keeps doing that, Lucas. Wheels are meant for being on track. Airtime there over the top of Corkscrew. So yeah, complete lap 4. They're still pretty much nose to tail. Oh, not sure what happened there. Looks like Ant might have gone a little bit defensive. Still Damo leading. Woody right on his tail. Oz still third. Henry fourth. Both still in that fifth spot. Still our front 8 runners are yet to pit. As we can see, a few of the boys further back now are getting their pits done, but any time after this lap I think would be a I'll see some of these front runners in to get some new tyres. Ben Singer joins us on the chat. Sends out a warning to Damo to be careful on cold tyres. You see Cobra and Loshi have dropped about around about 2.5 seconds off this lead group, but Henry now has also dropped back in that third position. So we've basically got 3 groups. So Mr. Connors has had an off track. It's allowed Loshi through. Maybe I can have a look and see what happened there. Oh, I've got a little bit of a helping hand. As our front boys, a few of the boys have now headed into the pits. The Ants into the pits. Cobra, get some new tyres. As we head back up the front. It's now Henry leading. Henry stayed out, as did Moz. Aiden has now moved up into that third spot. Loshi likewise stayed out. Steve Barker. They're the 5 boys that haven't pitted as yet. So Lucas calls for a 10-second penalty for Loshi for contact on the Cobra. I don't know if it was that severe, Lucas. Boys are still tightly packed together. Grant Boyden on the chat, telling Aiden to remove the digit, go hard. Aiden doing a really good job at the moment. Up to that third spot, he's up 4 spots in the third. Some of the boys may lose a couple of spots after the pit stop, but you never know. Oh, who was that? I think that was Moz. Moz that ran super wide. It was. I saw in the background, Moz got that horribly wrong. Got a bit of dirt on the entry, then lost it. Oh, big contact with the wall. It's a bit of damage. So Harrison has also come unstuck. It's happened to Ray. Final turn, I think. A lot of the inside curb just loops it around. Oh, everyone manages to avoid contact. As the Henry's now into the pits. Loshi stays out, so Loshi will actually inherit the lead. Aiden's also gone into the pits. Moz has stayed out and Loshi has stayed out. But I'm pretty confident Damo will inherit the lead again. Moz has actually got a meatball. He's got a meatball flag, so he's into the pits now. They'll have to get that fixed. Fast repair should take care of that. So Henry is leaving the pits as Damo comes around turn 1. This is going to be very close. I think Henry's actually got it. Around about 3 laps remaining. The cold tyres actually caught Henry out. Hey, Grant Boyden, those of you that don't know, has joined me in commentary a few times, the Sim Shack. To have you back in the commentary box sometime soon, Grant. Those cold tyres are taking a little while to get up to temp for Henry. Gordy's now made his way through as well. Michael Vos is riding this again. I saw Michael in race 1. He was pretty much untouchable, so see how he goes, having to get past a couple of cars. About 4 minutes to go, so I think that will probably be another 3, at least 2, maybe 3 laps. Glenn thinks about a move into turn one. I think he might actually have this. Henry, looks like Damo might have just gone in a little bit hot. Oh, as they try to make their way past the lapped car. Michael Post now putting a bit of pressure on Henry. Well, Glenn Boyd inherited the lead after all of that. Damo in second. Nearly a second back now to the battle between Henry and Michael for that final podium position. White flag is out. This will be the final lap. Hey, Mr. Polly. How you going, Mick? Long time no hear from Mr. Polly. Have all you boys on the chat tonight? Can Glenn hold on for half a lap? It's got a couple of Damo's run it wide. That's opened the door for Henry up the hill. I think Henry will get this move done. We've seen it a couple of times, which he does. A one-pun fish. Okay. We've so boys make their way through the final corner. Looks like Glenn may have this one. Checkered flag is out, so make their way down the front straight. It will be Glenn Boyd. Henry home in second, then Damo, then Michael Vos. Aiden Rankin should hold on for that fifth spot. And Loshi, Steve Barker, and Connors. It's home in 8. The rest of the field makes their way across the line. So Darren Linus, Rob McGrath, Cash, Campbell Hutton, Shannon Curry, Greg Chandler, Lockie Phillips, Ray Harrison, Moz. All right, boys, have got a warm up now, so we'll be back very shortly with race 3, the final race of the night. All right, welcome back. The boys are about to grid up for race 3. Just waiting for the session to tick over. Oh, there we go. So it's going to be Michael Vos off of pole. Damo will be out of 2. Then it'll be Henry Fencer and Glenn Boyd, Aiden Rankin, Loshi out of 6, then Steve Barker, Cobra out of 8, then Darren Linus, Rob McGrath rounds out your top 10. Yeah, Michael Vos will be very hard to beat off of pole, but you never know. Track temp has dropped back down to 40 degrees now, so again, I'd still be going half race distance before I change the tyres. Lights are on. Revs are up.
Green flag, green flag.
Looks like everyone got away cleanly again. So make their way down to turn 1. Bit of jostling for position, and it looks like Loshi has been turned around. It's a bit of a shambles back there at the start. It's separated the field a little bit. Go back and have a look and see what happened there at the start. They were 3 wide, which is never a good thing. Looks Darren has given the Cobra a tap, which has sent everybody flying. A little bit of a tap there, cold tyres. Might have upset the apple cart a little bit. 3 wide into turn 1, never fits though. As Michael Vos now will lead through on that punt. Henry in that 2nd position. Damo 3rd. 44th. Aiden Rankin at 5th spot. Not a lot of change at the top. Now the 2 boys at the front are having a bit of a tout to tout. It looks like it's cost Michael Vos a couple of positions. Messy oars. Aiden takes a massive dive up the inside at final turn. Boys must have got into the Kool-Aid during the break. Who was that? Gone wide. That'll be a big hit. Not sure who that was. That might have been Steve Barker, actually. Let's have a look at that again. He's just run it wide on exit. Oh, big hit into. Oh, nearly rolled it. That's a lot of damage on the front of Steve's little MX-5. That'll be back to the pits. Henry leading by just over a second. So we've got another crasher further back. This is Campbell Hutton this time. What's happened to Campbell? Coming down through the famous corkscrew. Just got a little bit loose. Gentle spin. No real harm done. Still Henry leading. Damo's managed to get that gap out to just over a second back to Aiden. Then Boyd is not that far behind. Cashy is also still in this fight. A little bit further back to Rob McGrath at 7th position. So about to complete lap 5. Henry got a little bit wide there out of that final turn. definitely cutting into that lead of Henry's at this stage. Got it down to nearly half a second. He's had enough. He's into the pits to get some new boots. This is Rob McGrath. So into the pits on this lap. Moz is our biggest mover at this stage, up 11 spots into that 6th position, but still yet to pit. See, the field is well and truly spread out. It's race 3. That's on the back of that pile up in turn 1, the start of the race. As both Michael and Henry jump into the pits, so does Damo and Aiden. So our top 4, or actually top 5, are all into the pits. I think the top 6, I think Moz has actually jumped into the pits as well. Glenn Boyd has already pitted and is the front runner at this stage of those that have pitted. So stick with Glenn and just see where these boys come out in relation to Glenn. As we saw, Glenn pitted on the previous lap. You can see the boys just leaving the pits, all except for Moz. Moz is always late to the party. Still getting new boots, just about to leave now. So Glenn makes his way around turn 1, which is going to put him. A few of the boys are already out. It's Andrew Cash in front of Boydie, but he's on cold tyres, so that's going to make life really difficult for Cashy. Glenn should get this move done up here into this left-hander. She's got much to fight with, but sure he wanted to let Darren through at the same time. I think one's enough, as those tyres come up to temp fairly quickly on a 43-degree track, although Cashy does run it wide, then looks to defend up the hill, which he's done successfully. Need about a lap to get get enough heat into these tyres to get them to stick. Again, Cashy's running wide. Oh, he's gone a bit sideways there. Go back and have a look at that. It's a bit of a scary moment. Just got a little bit loose. Oh, Darren's managed to avoid Cashy. I don't think Cashy was planning on a rejoin there, but it's the way it panned out. So we head back up the front. Henry's got a commanding lead now of over 4 seconds. It's our second place runner, and it looks like it's a battle between Aiden and Damo, that third spot. Probably around about 3 laps to go, 3, maybe 4. will scrap this for that final spot on the podium. Although Hayden has now moved right up onto the back of Michael as well, so Hayden's got his sights on a second place finish as opposed to third. Hayden's certainly got some pace. The easiest track to get an overtake done, though, unless you're considerably faster or the guy in front's got cold tyres, which neither is really the case here. These boys are all pretty much on a par. Oh, Damo runs it wide. Didn't lose much time though. It's a good little battle further back with Darren Linus, Andrew Cash, and now Rob McGrath is joining in. Cashy's all that comfortable with this new set of tyres that he took on at the last pit stop. Robert Grant's getting a bit speedway style there. It's cost him a bit of time as he runs off track. Looks spectacular, but a bit costly. And now Darren hits the sausage curb on the inside of that turn. That's going to cost him a bit of time as well. Well, back up the front, it's still Henry leading from Michael. Aiden still in that third position. Just dropped off the back ever so slightly. Jump forward with Aiden as they come across Glen Hill. Still no white flag, so there will be at least 2 more laps to go. Henry's just managing that gap up the front. It was over 4 seconds, so it's come down considerably. Oh no, Aiden, hold on to it. I think that's cost Aiden any chance of a podium. He's doing so well. Just got a little bit loose over the top. Couldn't quite hold on to it. let's put Damo up into that third spot as the white flag is now out. Our front three boys have got quite a gap back to Glenn Boyd in fourth, who was nearly 4 seconds behind. So Aiden did recover into that fifth spot. So unlucky there. Michael certainly closed down this gap at the front. He's made up over a second on that last lap, but they just run out of corners to get this done. Depends on how aggressive he wants to be trying to secure the win. They make their way towards the checkered flag. It's going to be Henry. Holds on for the win. Michael home in second. Damo home in third. Get some official results up very shortly. All right. Let's bring up some results. We might go back to race one and bring up all the results. So we just wait to see if anyone's going to join us for some interviews. So way back in race one, it was Michael Vos with the win. Henry was second. Moz was third. Race one. Michael actually led, I think, the entire race in race one. Henry setting the fastest lap. And hard charger in race one was actually Moz himself. Go to race two. Was that Glenn Boyd with the win, just leading the 2 laps. Henry was home second. Damo was third. It was actually Damo that led the most laps in race two. Henry again setting the fastest lap. And the hard charger was Glenn Boyd, up a total of 3 positions. As we go to the final feature, it was Henry with the win. Michael Vos home in second. Damo home in third. And Henry led the most laps with 12. Also set the fastest lap again. And the hard charger again was Moz. So there you go. And we've got Henry and Damo joining us now for a chat. Henry.
G'day.
A win and a a second and
Yeah,
2 seconds.
it's a pretty solid night. I was I don't like this track. I normally don't go well, so I was pretty happy. I did a lap of my life in that feature race and did a 34.8 in clean air. So I think a lot of things went my way. Really good pit stops, and just being in the waiting patiently and trying to capitalize on other people's mistakes.
And managed to avoid the carnage. Obviously, in race 3, there's a few boys that didn't quite make it out of turn 1 in race 3.
Yeah, there's a lot going on behind. I noticed I had a nice lead, so I was able to just sort of manage it and run my own race, and then had golden pit stop at the end, and basically was cruising home until I realized I wasn't paying attention, got an off track, and Michael was I think second and a half behind. I realized I should probably get a move on.
But it doesn't matter how much you win by as long as you win.
Exactly.
Damo, a couple of podiums tonight.
Yeah, I did okay, which was a little unusual. It's a funny track because, as you know, Greg, I've always complained about this track, right? So, but historically, I do okay. So I don't know why I complain. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, pretty solid. I think I'm not sure whether there's any sort of reason, but those track temps tonight, wow.
Yeah. We told the weatherman. I don't know if he tried to tweak it. It was a little bit cooler than last night, though, wasn't it, Henry? Last night it was like 45, 46. So
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Track temp in race 2 at one point actually reached 48 degrees.
Wow. Yeah.
So, I think the average track temp for all 3 races was around 43, 44.
Yeah.
That's quite warm.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it makes a big difference too, particularly on this track. Coming out of those pits on cold tyres, as you've probably seen, we're just watching people slide everywhere. So
yeah. Oh,
it was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took turn 3 sideways every time I came out of pits.
Yeah.
Yeah, caught a few boys out tonight. I think Cashy and Rob McGrath have had some lessons in Speedway. So Mr. Singer on chat is saying maybe a bit of rain next week. If it rained on a 43-degree track, you would actually end up doing rallycross. So,
oh God, let me guess. He wants rain and Alton Park.
what is it? What is around next week? It's not Alton Park, is it?
Oh no, but I can find out for you. Just stand by, caller, and we'll have a bit of a browse.
Because when Ben is calling for rain, it's got to be an English track, surely.
Yeah, it is. It's Virginia, and he indicated last night that he was a fan of Virginia. So,
yes, he's already put it up VIR.
Yeah.
So there you go, Lucas. It is VIR next week. And
so I had to fix my computer, so I'm down for some rain racing.
And Michael
I'm here now.
has joined us. So
there you go.
Good, Michael. That was a good night. I actually said on the broadcast after race 1 that I didn't think anyone was going to catch you for the rest of the night, but it didn't quite pan out that way, did it?
No, that's how it goes. Good racing actually. Had a good night still. Made a bit of a boo-boo coming out of pits on that third one. So I think it's over after that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but all in all, a good solid night of racing. Some good points for you tonight.
Yep. Henry had some good pace in the end there. I managed to close the gap to him, but I wasn't going to do nothing stupid to ruin both our races on the last corner.
That doesn't sound like rumble racing.
My name's not Mon.
It caught me off because I sort of looked. I'm like, I think I'm far enough ahead, and I went to the corner. I was like, I sort of started turning in. I'm like, oh, what is there? I tried to straighten it up.
Yeah, I was a bit far back to actually to do it, but
It's gonna,
yeah,
gonna-
as worth just showing your nose anyway, just in case.
You
Don't-
immediately made me run off. It would have worked.
Yeah, no, it's a good race. Well done.
don't you boys
Enjoyed
start
it.
going soft on me. That's not what I signed up for.
Oh, I think the top three were a little, or top four were a little soft. But if you had a look at the mid pack, they were a little rough. I heard little Dicky Bird told me.
There's a bit of carnage going on back there.
Yeah, I think so.
I think, I think from what I saw, there might have been a little bit of tit for tat.
All right.
Well, there you go, Greg. So we haven't lost it, mate. It's still
No,
there.
no, it's great to see there's still a little bit of rubbing is racing. But,
It is. Yeah.
I
We
must,
didn't have mods to mix it up with us at the front.
I must say
What happened to
though,
him? Did he crash?
I heard
um,
he kept taking himself out.
twice. Yeah,
All
twice.
All right.
I was spectacularly surprised at one of our admins actually going 3 wide into turn 1 in race 3.
Who would do that?
Who?
It might have been the basis for that big pile up in race 3.
Oh, was it me?
No, it wasn't you. No. It was actually the lioness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what? Just you know what, guys. What we're going to do is he's in the channel above us. What we'll do is we'll storm him. We'll just drop him into here, and Greg just pressure him. Here we go. He might be talking. Hopefully, he's not swearing. Here we go.
So,
G'day, Daz. We have a few questions for you. When you're ready, you're on air.
Hey, how you doing?
so I was just asking putting the question forward there, Daz. I just wondered what made you sort of go 3 wide into turn 1 in race 3.
Well, yeah, it may have been some red mist, may have been some.
Oh, Daz, red mist. What's happening? Come on,
Oh,
Greg. You tell me we haven't got it now. Darren's got red mist. Are you kidding me?
That might have set off a bit of a chain collision there, Daz.
to be honest, I thought I had the inside, and then I think it was Anthony Connors on the right of me, and I believe he ducked in as well. So it was like all three of us just piled in, and none of us wanted to really let go of anything that we had taken. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it ended.
Yeah, it might have had something to do with the guy in the middle having someone on the outside as well. So
Is this what you call 2 admins with 1 stone?
with a bit of a bowling ball in the middle, yeah.
Yeah.
I called it before you even got to the apex of the corner, Daz. That was never going to work. But in fairness to you, I suppose, I don't know who was going to back out.
Yeah, I got
Not Daz.
well, the second race I got put offline going into that corner, first corner, and it put me 4 cars back. So when I came to the third race, at that moment I wasn't willing to back down like I did the second race because I just lost too much. And I think everybody just had the same temperament, and unfortunately it just didn't pan out.
Well, when you say it didn't turn out, Daz, I did notice that there was only 1 car survived that whole mess.
Oh, let me guess. Was it Darren?
Yeah. So it wasn't too bad.
Well, I didn't say I was complaining. I just said it didn't turn out well for everybody.
Have you spoken to Loshi?
I have spoken to Loshi. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't apologized.
I could imagine that that conversation would have been fun, Daz.
It wasn't too bad. It was an interesting corner. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think after race 2, race 2 probably had more to do with that than what you actually realised at the time, Daz. So I think we'll forgive you for that. There might have been
The
a
thing,
bit of door knocking in race 2.
there was. It's a
Panel
fight.
rubbing.
The thing is with that first corner on this track is everybody's fighting for it. Actually, not everybody, but the ones that know, they know. And I know one of them's Henry because I was fighting with him for a little bit and he really got in there. And I thought, nah, you know what? I'll just let him have it. But if you've got that inside line on that turn one, you're pretty much you're in front of everybody. So that's
Yeah,
why everybody fights for it. Yeah.
yeah.
I think Henry was probably one of the only ones to make that outside path actually work there, which he done a couple of
It's
times
so
pretty
dusty
well.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
It's horrifying. In the first
yeah,
race,
Yeah.
I was just sideways off of turn
Yeah.
2. I thought I was gone.
yeah,
But you just need everyone to check up on the inside, and you have to go balls to the wall and pray it sticks.
yeah. You have to also hope that the person on the inside doesn't kill you as well.
Yeah, you got to hope they make the corner.
Yeah. No, that
Uh,
was good.
all right.
Good racing.
Might send some shout outs. Henry, anyone you want to send a shout out to?
Yeah, just like to thank all the boys at Evolution Sim Sports. Had Steve come on board this season, so it's great to have him in the Discord with us, bantering along. Graham Electrical Data, Premium Designs, Cataclysm Computers, Skid Kings, JJ and SC Raceway, iRacing Down Under, Premium Cinematography, Down Under Sim TV. Thanks to you boys for putting this league on for us again, and thank you, Greg, for another broadcast.
No worries. Michael, any shout outs?
Yeah, same. Yeah, thanks to you and all the boys that are putting in work behind the scenes to make this league such a good one. And send it decal work and the boys at Simline Race Service.
No worries. Damo?
Yeah, mate, just Palmer's, of course, obviously, to support yourself and the broadcast and us. And thanks to you, mate, for, life's busy at the moment, but you still managed to get this done. So we do appreciate it. A few more spots left as well. I noticed there's a couple of guys hanging around, I could probably call out a few names. I wouldn't call Keithy out, though, or Sean, but, but when they're ready, come in and join us because it's a pretty good season. And, yeah, there's some pretty good racing so far. We've had 2 rounds and I've enjoyed it massively. So,
Yeah.
yeah, get on board.
I think Lucas has put on the chat that he might make a return next week, so it'd be good to see Lucas back out on track.
Yeah, Lucas.
Baker.
Which one? Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the Southern Cross boys back. Come on, come
Southern
back.
Cross Driving School.
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah, I think I noticed on Facebook tonight there is another guy that's applied for the league because he's asking to be included. So starting to get some traction.
Yep, I'll take a look at that one.
So yeah, hopefully we can build the numbers again.
Yep.
Get a.
We had 20 tonight. Not too bad. 20's pretty good.
Yeah, it's be nice to see some of the originals back in racing. So
Oh yeah.
like you said,
Yeah, why is Jack still hiding?
life. I think life for Jack
It's
is as
life,
busy as
yeah.
what it is for me at the moment. I must admit I am struggling a little bit to get everything done, but that's what happens when you make the big calls. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. Simshack TV may be on the move.
Oh, nice. Well, as long as you don't move from Monday nights, mate.
No, I'm starting to get a full book at the moment, which I must say is it's nice. Apart from timing is terrible, but
Yeah.
And I've spent most of the night on Discord with the powers that be trying to get this broadcast sorted. So hopefully next week we've got a few more of the glitches out. Apologies for the stream tonight. I know it was a little bit laggy, a little bit jumpy, and a few of the cameras decided that they'd pack their lunchbox and move out halfway through. But that's the joys of trying to broadcast when you're playing with some back end issues. But we'll get it sorted eventually.
Nice.
It's just one of those things that happens from time to time. But we got there in the end, so that's the main thing. And next week we're at VIR.
That's the one. Not raining.
Not raining.
Damn.
Nope.
So that will be a full camera pack for Virginia next week. Then Okayama, another full camera. Bathurst. Oh, that might be a week off.
No.
Who said that?
Henry.
Got any wet races this season?
Geez, what is it with the wet races?
Carnage.
Well, carnage. We don't want to see carnage. Look, I don't know, man. I guess the door's never really closed, is it?
Go
It's always a little
on.
bit
You know
open.
you want to.
Yeah. Oh, I
Be worth,
you know what?
be worth having one at least.
If there's a car on iRacing that can handle the wet, it's the Mazda. So who
Oh,
knows?
for sure.
And VIR is great fun in the wet.
Oh God, you've been talking to Benjamin.
So that's from one extreme to the other, from 48 degree track temperatures to
Yeah.
minus 48 degree.
I reckon we
Yeah,
stick with
that'll
that
work,
track
Henry.
temp, it'll be fun.
Uh,
I think Okayama actually raced pretty well in the wet. Was that last season we did that?
Yeah, 'cause
uh,
we had problems with people's
Couple
PCs.
people.
So,
Yeah, that was that when
Yeah.
people were having frame drop issues in
Yeah.
general though.
I might just add that if you're going to put rain in, might be best to do that further into the season if you want a broadcast, because I actually did a replay of a race for another league that had full on monsoon rains, and that created all sorts of issues, and that was just a replay, so I could pause it every time there was an issue. So
it rains up the cards. There you go.
if you try to do it live, I'm guessing that we could be in a world of hurt at the moment, because we have got some issues, like I said, some tech issues in the background that I need to get resolved. So yeah, maybe some rain in some practice sessions wouldn't be a bad idea, but
Yeah, we'll give it a practice. We'll see how people's PCs hold up. Why
yeah.
not?
And then
We might
Probably
even,
worth doing on a smaller track as well.
yes, I was just about to say that if you're going to do it, then
old track, small track. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not an upgraded one. Yep.
yeah, something that doesn't take so much frame rate would be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys. But yeah, that's just.
Oh no, you've already said no, mate. So we're not doing it.
Oh, I didn't say no. I just said that
You've recorded it.
at the moment, I'm just putting it out there that we could have some PC issues
Tech
if
issues. Yeah.
if we try to push everything too hard. But we will get that resolved in the near future. So
Beautiful.
hopefully, yeah, Bathurst's always fun in the rain, isn't it?
Sorry guys, PC's not working. I can't broadcast. Yeah, I've already read into it, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, on that note, we might call it done for tonight. We'll be back again next Monday night at VIR for round 3. So until then, thanks to everybody. Thanks to the Southern Cross boys for jumping on the chat tonight. It was interesting hearing some of their comments. So hopefully we'll see a few of those boys back next week as well. But until then, everyone stay safe, and we'll catch you all again at the same time next week. Ciao for now.
Yeah.